What's good, everybody? It's your boys, Kane, Travis, and TJ, or Travis, Kane, TJ, or TJ, Travis, and Kane, or TJ, Kane, Travis, on the TKT podcast, the best podcast of all podcasts on all podcast streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Anywhere where you can listen to a good podcast, this TKT podcast, the 2 Kill Time podcast, is on that podcast streaming platform.
Yeah, best guys podcast.
We are here with episode 47. 47. Woo! We have not been able to keep track. We are winding down season 1. Shout out to the Deep Dive podcast who started their season 1 and finished their season 1 before and after we did. They started after and finished before us because we are the fucking men. Although, shout out Will. This is like the longest intro ever, but shout out the Deep Dive podcast. Go ahead and check them out too. That's our William Trapezoid Trap podcast.
Shout out, check them out.
He's been on our podcast like 3 times. Yeah, he's never invited one of us. Just saying. Anyways, guys, super long intro. That was like the longest intro we've ever had. Boys, how was your week? What's going on? What's the news? Let's get this podcast rolling. We're kind of free balling here today.
Travi, you wanna? I always go first. Travi, go to.
Oh, also hold up, hint. We're not live streaming. This is an off stream recording. So you're getting the first listen right now on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcast. Go ahead, Travi.
Off stream, bro. That week was good, man. We were working in Speculator, so I'm beat, bro. Like,
it's a drive, bro.
Yeah, we gotta. Damn. I'll leave my house at 6. We gotta get there at 7. Work till 3:30 or 4:30, and then home by either 5 or 6.
Are you guys still like limited? Like it's still like you and just your boss and somebody else, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, like today, dude, it was just me, one other coworker, and one boss. Like painting a whole house, and it's just like,
holy fuck.
With the sun and everything, bro, and the humidity, like, you have to stay moving.
Oh yeah, but you don't. But you also don't want to, because if you stop, you're not gonna want to keep going and like staying hydrated and shit. Can't imagine.
Yeah, it's just it's like stuck between a rock and a hard place type of thing.
That's a Bailey Zimmerman song. Zimmerman.
Is it?
Yep, the country song.
I don't know who that is.
We were talking. Yeah, sorry, we were talking about the DJ thing on Spotify. Which also, thank you for letting me know about that because Spotify just didn't fucking tell me about that. Which was some fucking. That was some fucking bull. I had to like search in Spotify. I typed in DJ, nothing comes up. So I'm like DJ AI brings up a random fucking Spotify playlist, and then I finally fucking found the actual thing. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked there. Fun fact for you: song by Bailey Zimmerman.
So I'm basically just drained, is what I'm saying, like physically and mentally. This humidity is like a different level right now.
Yeah.
I know everyone's talking about it, but like, yikes, bro.
Bro, so I think you guys are getting what we had. Now, I don't know. I don't think it was last week. It was like the week before. But we were like 95, 96 plus humidity. Like our heat index was like 115 for like 4 or 5 days straight. It was brutal. Damn. And then all last week it rained because it finally fucking caught up. And it was disgusting, dude. You didn't want to do anything. It was gross.
Right. It's been raining a lot lately.
I heard Vermont's in like a federal emergency, not state of emergency, like federal because of flash flooding.
Dude, from when I lived in Plattsburgh up there, obviously Plattsburgh is pretty close to Vermont. You can get there in 45 minutes or so, but Plattsburgh was like flooded, bro.
Yeah.
And those streets aren't like set up good there, so they're like easy to flood. But like, it's
because I mean, normally, upstate New York gets most of their water from winter, like all the snow and the frost and whatnot. Like they get their irrigation mostly during that time. So summer, even if it's a dry summer, you're usually okay. But you get 3, 4, 5 days of fucking just nothing but downpours. It's rough.
Yeah.
TJ, how was your week, buddy?
Oh, it was good, man. Honestly, I mean, I haven't really done much, to be honest. I've just kind of been like everyone else in the fucking world, just working every day. But it's been good. I've been fucking just cleaning my apartment and shit, like trying to just get all my shit in order, basically.
I hear that.
Easier said than done, but no, it's been good. Just
You mentioned
fucking staying busy.
something in the post or pre-podcast about IPAs and shit. I just want to ask you
Yeah,
because we want to talk about that a little bit.
yeah. We're all having a few brews. Well, we're all having a few brews, and we're hanging out tonight. But nah, I've been talking to my boy Dylan again. Him and I weren't talking for a couple months. I won't really get into it, but
He's a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Dylan, love you.
yeah, he a pussy.
He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, he's for real bitch. So
Yeah, now he's been on our podcast. He's hit me up a couple times. We talked
I'll
every now
call
and
him
then.
out.
But yeah, so we've been talking and shit again, and he's always been a big IPA guy.
Mhm.
So he's always kind of shown me like all these weird, like random. Because he lives right next. I don't know if you ever. It's this brewing company. It's called Common Roots, and they just
Nah.
built this like big, like distillery type restaurant, like kind of like a Druthers type deal.
Yeah. Oh, I love Druthers. They're fucking beer cheese
They're
pretzels.
the shit. Oh, Druthers is the shit.
It's funny because Haley's cousin Jake introduced me to that place. Like first time I ever went there was like maybe a year before we moved, and then we went there like 2 or 3 times after that.
I've gone there for like my last 4 birthdays.
I love
Anyways,
Druthers. Yeah.
so there's this place, Common Roots, and they have all their own like specific beers and shit. And like his mom will buy us some, or like we'll just randomly. And I've tried a bunch of weird. I'm not a huge IPA guy.
Yeah.
A lot of them. I've
So
always been
go ahead.
more of a light beer guy. I
Yeah,
guess.
So growing up, my dad was always like a Coors Light guy. Like that's what we had until probably I was like 13, 14, and then he started drinking Yingling, which compared to Coors Light is a super dark beer. Which is it the darkest? No, but so I became accustomed to drinking that. So I like a broad range of beers, and then probably when I turned 21, 22, I would hang out with Jake and his dad Tony. And Tony's a big IPA guy too, so I drank a lot of different IPAs, and just like in watching football or whatever with him, shout out Twan and Jake as well. Also, before I get into this, I just want to preface that this is a drinking stream or drinking pod, and I started way before this. Prelim to the pod, I already had two drinks like in the prelim.
This is the first one
before anybody joined
hopefully
the Discord, and I'm already halfway in through this.
I'm trying
7
to be on
minutes
3 by the time we finish.
Yeah, I'm 7 minutes in, and I've already finished another half. So
Beautiful.
Regardless, I've drank in like a decent amount of IPAs, and I'm not like I will not say I'm a fan of IPAs. I don't like them that much.
The more I've tried, like
majority of them taste like tree bark, but there's some fucking banging IPAs, bro. Like, one's like
every 1 out of 5-ish.
Yeah, like there's one. It's like the two-headed. I think it's two-headed trout or something like that down here, and it's like it's pretty common. It's literally like a camo. It's like a camo fucking fish swimming, or it's like a fish swimming like with a camo background, like it's in the water, and then like an orange brim. And that one's pretty good. I've had a couple that really like have stood out. Like? It still tastes like tree bark, but it you can actually get flavor out of it outside of that. Like you taste. I'm trying to think. I haven't had it in a while, but it's more of a like an amber taste, like an amber lager than an IPA, in my opinion.
Gotcha. That's when they taste better, in my opinion.
I'm more of a lager or an ale guy. Obviously, there's a place down here called Jack Brown's, which when you guys come down, we'll go to. It's like one of those places where we always take people. It's like an $8 cheeseburger, but it's fucking delicious. Like you'll want to go back.
You say $8?
Yeah, but it's like
that's not what?
It's like an $8, but it's a smash burger. It's not like a fucking, you know what I mean? Okay. So when you go to a restaurant and you go to McDonald's and you get an $8 cheeseburger. You go to Five Guys and get a smash burger. It's delicious. These are like specialty smash burgers. So one's called like the Elvis, which is like mayonnaise, peanut butter, and bacon. Fun fact, they have a secret menu. I always get the Elvis.
That sounds bad.
Wait. So I always get the Elvis on acid, which is you substitute the mayonnaise for their jalapeno jam. So it's basically a peanut butter and jelly with bacon and a cheeseburger in between it. Phenomenal. Hey, there's one called the Cobra Kai, which is like jalapenos, cream cheese, and the jalapeno jam on a cheeseburger. It's really fucking good. So, anyways,
It sounds gross.
this place it was built to be a burger and a beer bar. So they have what's called the Notch Club. You go there once every, as long as you go there within 3 months, you start this list. There, it expires after 3 months unless you keep going. So if I go there, say I went there today and I don't go again till October, my list is thrown out. But they have a Notch Club because they have like 150 different fucking beers. Just beer, no liquor, just beers. You fill it out and you rate them, and once you finish 100 beers, you get a jacket or a T-shirt that says Jack Brown's Notch Club or whatever the fuck it is. So I've tried. I'm at like fucking 45 of like the different beers. Sometimes I go and I have one that I know that I'm gonna like. And one of those that I've had is, it's pretty common down here, but it's like Montucky. It's like Montucky Ale or something like that. And that one's banging. And then there's another one. I can't think of what it's called. I don't mean to like kind of dive deep into this fucking beer shit, but we're drinking, so it makes sense. I can't think of what it's fucking called. It's like it's some Nordic name, but it's a white ale. So it's not thin, but it's it's lighter. It's kind of holy fuck, dude, so good. Like I drink that like 100 times. Another one that's like it's like chicken scratch from a local brewery down here is really good. But like you said, it's like 1 in every 8.
Yeah, pretty
one
much.
1 in every 8 of them motherfuckers. You got to drink 8 of them for it to be good.
Dude, I mean, they're stronger, you know what I mean? So obviously, like,
and when you get that one that's good, you're like, oh shit,
damn,
I could drink.
Like, damn,
yeah, I could just drink these, and I'm not a beer guy. I'm more of a, like, I don't like a lot of carbonation. So we mentioned that, like, when I first became 21, I used to drink Corona for like 6 months. It's just what I found that I had liked at the time, and then I got sick of it. I had it like one really hot summer day, and I was like, I don't want to say I milked one, but I was pretty deep, and I had one, and it didn't sit for a while, but it was in my hand, and it got warm, and it was like, why do I drink this? This tastes like shit. But
warm beer.
I had a couple more recently, and I was like, this is good, man. Like, it's not a beer that I want all the time, but I can drink this. Yeah. But
Corona is like the only beer I can drink.
I've never had a lime in it.
What?
I've never been around a Corona where I could just be like, hey, can I get a lime? Never. Never been in a place where I've had a Corona and been able to get a lime.
Dude, they taste so much better, and I'm not even kidding.
Because when I go to a bar, I don't think, oh, let me get a Corona. It's just like, my buddy bought a 6-pack one night and threw it in the fridge during a Saturday party. He drank like 3 of them and left the other 3, so I drank, and I'm like, damn. I wish I had a lime so I could fucking try it, dude. And I've never been able to try it. There we go. We're one in. Travie, what are you drinking, buddy? Since TJ's drinking Corona, I'm drinking Twisted Teas because that's what we fucking have right now.
Really
Good answer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you got a concoction going.
Oh, okay.
I know I saw vodka earlier going in there.
Yeah, I saw a little Tito's get in there.
High rolling Tito's, baby.
Little vodka cran? Is that what you whipped over there?
No.
No. Anyways, guys, my week's been okay. I haven't done like anything crazy. Haley's cousin and sister are in town for the week. That's why the background of my camera is a mess, because there's a bed. They have their shit in the closet. But yeah, other than that, it's been a normal week. I've been eating a lot of barbecue lately, which was one of the subjects we wanted to have here today. Was what is too early of an age to pick out your white male obsession? And by that I mean, for the listeners that don't know, is there's 4 things every white male eventually decides is going to be their personality, and that those 4 things are as such.
You have golf.
Yep. Barbecue.
Well, yeah, barbecue.
It's kind of 5 because you have golf, barbecue, cars, lawn care, and what's the other one? golf, lawn.
Grilling.
Well, that's
I feel like
barbecue.
that falls into barbecue.
Golf,
Yeah.
barbecue, cars. There was one more. Oh, guns, and then lawn care.
Yeah.
Normally, it's
Right,
some
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
combination of those five, but there's always like a decision that has to be made. So, like for me, I love barbecue. Like I'm a fat guy. Like I've always loved it, and kind of with the barbecue sauce thing, it's taken off. So I love that. I fucking love golf, and I love cars. So everything I do. Like I went to my YouTube page the other day, and I said openly out loud on streaming to Haley, like, my YouTube recommendation is wild. So I just pulled it up right now. These are the top 6, right? I cooked Texas barbecue, a race, like a NASCAR race, like highlights, a chopped cheese, family fried chicken in New Orleans, EA PGA highlights,
chopped cheese.
how to cook a brisket, which is like this educational guy that cooks shit in his backyard on a fucking Weber grill. Every Call of Duty game ranked all time. Let's see. Like it's literally just gaming, racing, fucking golf, and barbecuing. That's it. That's my YouTube feed.
I mean, that's fire.
Yeah. So
I think you've reached like peak Caucasian right now.
yeah, like outside of sports, like those,
Caucasian.
which
Like, bro, you slap them New Balances on, dog. You're top cheap.
Yeah. You strap that Velcro over.
like outside of
You're chilling.
sports, bro, like those are the things that I have decided to. I don't know why. Like my heart is just fulfilled by those things. Like I watch somebody cook a fucking brisket on YouTube, or like just their way of doing things. It's like there's so many different nuances of barbecuing. Same thing with like golfing.
bro.
You look at those guys. There was a picture of a PGA. I can't remember what PGA Tour professional. Like like right next to a tree, right? Like right next to it, and there's a cameraman, like snapshot camera, not like a video camera.
Right.
Maybe 3 feet in front of him, and another guy right next to that cameraman, like laying down to take the video. And it's like a meme saying, hey, what if he hits a liner at us? And it's like, don't worry, he's a fucking professional. And it's that shit that's fucking wild. That if they get pegged in the dome by a fucking golf ball from 3 feet away off a PGA Tour professional's fucking club, they're dead. Like that ball is going into their fucking skull.
They're cooked.
And they just trust the guy, you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna make that mistake. And it's those little nuances of like golf, cars, and shit like that that just make me
had to re-up.
That just make me so fucking in love with it. Like just it's almost comforting about those
But
things. Like
PGA players, their ball speed is
insane.
Insane.
Yeah, insane.
I think it's like 150, probably, maybe even.
It's
maybe even
unreal.
higher. I know the swing speed is ridiculous.
Yeah. But like
DJ, what's yours, bro?
that's what I was saying was
My
it just
swing
makes
speed?
me feel comfortable.
No, what's your thing that you've chosen as your Caucasian?
Me, specifically? I've definitely leaned into the golf world for sure. I haven't played as much as I want because honestly, golf is a rich sport, man.
No shit.
You
like
gotta
it
have
is
money.
not for someone that doesn't make money.
It is
even
not a
even
cheap-
like muni courses, bro.
Easy, dude, at least 30 every time you go.
Yeah.
Minimum.
I really like my goal one day is to be able to afford like golfing at Pebble Beach, but it's like a 600
always
it's a $650 green fee. That's just to go out. That's not your cart. That's not your clubs, your balls.
insane.
Not
That's
getting
insane.
drinks throughout the day. Like you're talking $650 to tee
I
off
have
on a
always
private
wanted
club.
to play Pebble Beach though,
It's a gorgeous fucking
or
bro,
one of those crazy
Top Golf. When
courses
you guys
like
come
that.
down, we're going to Top Golf. They have simulations in the thing in the Top Golf where you can do 18 holes at Pebble Beach, and the farthest I've gotten is 8 holes because we run out of time and nobody wants to start off with that. And I was like, I just want to like that's all I want to do.
I'll start off with that.
Is do the Sims. Like I want to
Dude,
do
I'll
one
play
thing and then just do
18.
the Sims. Yeah.
That's my thing, dude. Is every time I go golfing, is I want to play 18. It's like listen, like 9 is cool. Like
I don't mind it taking all day.
Yeah, I don't either. Like I'll play for 4 hours and not even.
It's like
bat an
basketball.
eye.
Like when we go to play basketball, I just want to be there, and then we'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's 5 o'clock. It's about to be dark. We got to go."
I literally dude,
Yeah,
basketball
I can't get
specifically.
behind golf.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
That's
It'll come.
boring, bro.
It's not,
Bro,
dude. Like, have you played?
It
Like,
is.
what? How long
he
have you
played
played?
once with me.
But how many holes?
I don't know. I think we did 9.
Bro, I'm telling you, come to Top Golf.
Yeah,
Because
play
like, bro,
18, dog.
you go to Top Golf and like the main game is you're just trying to hit them into these fucking giant pits, right? I don't even try. I don't aim that shit out. I'm just out there hitting nukes. We've talked about that. Just go out there because you go to the driving range before you go out to play 18, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I got to get warmed up. You're not out there just
doesn't
blasting the ball, right? No. Go to Top Golf, get like 2 hours, do like 30 minutes of like that Top Golf game, and just launch them into the stratosphere, dude. Every ball I hit goes about 50 feet straight to the right. Okay?
Yeah, dude,
You
I
put me
always
in
say
that sim, bro. Put me in the sim, and I'm winning that shit every time. Have not been
Bro,
beaten. Have not been
I hit
beaten
a
in the sim.
ball I hit a ball 300 yards. The problem is it's 150 forward and 155 to the right.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'll launch that ball 130, 150 yards, like you said. And then it's like going. Nope. Like out of the fucking, out into the next green, out into the next
Real
fairway.
talk.
You know what I mean?
I was able to hit the driving range the other day for the first time in a minute, and I was keeping track of like my yardages of like what I was hitting consistently, because that's my biggest problem playing golf is like I can never tell which club I should
You gotta,
use.
bro. You gotta get $100 rangefinder. Go on Amazon, especially,
do.
dude.
do.
I think it's today and tomorrow is Prime Day. Go on Amazon Prime, dude. Guarantee you, there's a rangefinder on there for fucking like $60.
You're probably
It
right.
doesn't have to be perfect. If it tells you it's 90 yards and it's really 110, what's 20 yards? You're not gonna hit it that far anyways. Like,
No, you're right.
if you find a rangefinder that's within 10 to 20 yards accurate at our level,
Yeah.
you'll double your game. You know what I mean? You'll take at least one stroke off.
Probably.
What's it gonna hurt?
Dude, that's just my biggest problem is I'm always kind of guessing which club. So like I'm trying to learn. You know?
Yeah.
And
My thing is I suck at driving. Like,
yeah, me
driving
too.
3 woods I can hit the ball, but it's always a
I don't
slice.
have a 3-wood, so I've
No,
never.
I just meant like at Top Golf. I've never actually been on a
Oh,
course. You know what I mean? I don't own my own.
Wait, you've never played a real round
No.
of golf?
No, I don't own my own
What?
clubs. Yeah, and everybody I know that owns clubs is in a different fucking tax bracket than me. So like, I'm not fitting to pull up,
Yeah.
get invited to go to their fucking local club, their local
Here's the other
country
thing is
club,
anyone that I know
and get shown
anyone
up
that
because
I
I'm
know-
gonna hit a fucking 120.
Yeah. Anyone that I know that has golf clubs is actively playing golf.
Yeah, like they're in
and
a
they're
different
good.
tax bracket of how I play golf.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I need to go with like a guy that yeah, he's been, but he own not a top flight set, but like he owns fucking a set, and he goes once every fucking 2 months, and he hits 90. You know what I mean? Like he's never broke 80 in his life.
90.
Also, question:
You golf once.
have you ever broke
What?
80?
I broke 100 for the first time.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, but no, 80? No, fuck no.
That's my goal. I want to be like an 80
My
par
best
player.
round was a
I'd
94.
love to be a par player, but I don't think I'll ever get there.
My best round was a 94. So
Word.
I'm not great.
You just need to, bro. I'm telling you, go when you guys come down. If you come down, we'll go to Top Golf, and you'll be like,
not if when.
this is
I'll go
actually
to Top Golf, but
you'll
I'll never be able to do.
bro. I'm
18
telling you,
holes,
I'm
bro.
telling you. I didn't know if I was gonna like golf. I've watched videos like of the top golf creators, good. I was like, man, this looks fun, but I don't know if that's for me because I've never really been able to watch golf outside of like that content creation scene of like
it's so much different though.
yeah.
Like when you're playing,
So,
like you gotta
we
have.
decided
Like,
to-
this is gonna sound weird, but you gotta have a good foursome. You know.
Yeah, you got to
Like,
have a
you-
good group of
you gotta
guys.
have
So
your
it was
buddies.
it was me, Haley, Anthony, and JP. Like that's our friend group down here. Like the tightest group that we have. And I was like, bro, we're going to fucking Top Golf. I want to go. Haley's like, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be boring. Haley loved it. I loved it because you go, you drink, you have food.
I would
You never
kill
have
to
to
Top
leave your
Golf.
booth. You're right there the whole time. They come to you, take your order, bring you food, and you just go out there and you hit fucking bombs and just have a good time. In 90 degree, you're in the sun, you're having a couple brews, eating some fucking mac and cheese bites with the boys, and just have a good time.
Nah, Top Golf is definitely Travie. That would be more your speed.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's why I said I
like,
would like it, but
but
I'm
see,
not
like,
going to go on a course and play 18 holes. That's too boring. You walk for like 5 hours just to
But you
hit
don't, bro. You get a
maybe
cart.
total
You get a
of, like,
cart.
30.
No, you don't. You don't walk. You drive.
You get a
Yeah,
cart.
if you get
You
a
drive
car.
everywhere. Yeah.
I'm not. You think I'm
going to?
gonna walk that far?
This isn't the PGA
Didn't fucking
Tour,
think
dog.
so,
I'm
buddy.
riding that
I'm not
cart
out
as
here in
much
the
as
fucking
possible.
U.S. Open. Okay.
Bro, if I'm going to go take hours and play golf, I'm probably just going to go play ball and get a good sweat in.
Well, yeah.
You know what I
You can
mean?
do both.
Yeah. Bro, hit a
But my
round of
thing
golf
is-
and then go ball.
Yeah. That'd be the
That'd
most
be a
fire
day.
fucking day
That'd be
ever.
the best fucking
No.
bachelor party ever. Get crammed.
There's my bachelor party.
Get crammed playing 18 holes. You're done by like 2, 3 in the afternoon. Pull up at the
Yeah, you
local
go
court.
mad early in the
Sweat
morning.
all the alcohol out. You're done by like 5, 6, 7. You go to the clubs. Drink it all back in.
Yup.
Make a 24-hour day out of it, dude.
All right, Kane. So when we having this bachelor party, bud? You're the only one who's close to that mark.
Oh my God, Travi, what's your white male obsession so far?
Yeah, what's your Caucasian of choice?
Probably lawn care, bro, to be honest.
That shit is so
Lawn care?
therapeutic.
Oh man.
Nah, bro, like, I've been on a different level with it lately. The past, like, month. I've talked about it before on here.
It's
When you
therapeutic,
get into,
man.
like,
You get
when
in the
into
zone,
weed whacking,
AirPods
and you
in,
get-
or fucking just fucking.
but then you can sit there and look at it afterwards, bro, and you're like,
I did
Damn.
that.
I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's why I like cars so much too, is because it's the same shit. Like you have a problem with your car. It's not running. Something's going on.
Fix it.
You go to the first 3 things. Like you need oxygen, spark, and fucking fuel. You know what I mean? Like those are the
Right.
3 things you need for the car to run. You start going through like all those things and you finally figure it out. It's like that's what makes those so special. Like my dad
Yes, bro.
always asks me all the time, like, can we just sell this 85? And it's like, no, because like that's one of the last things that me, him, and my grandfather worked on together. Like that is one of the last things he's touched in a capable mind for us to be like, no, like that fucking means something, bro. And I know he just gets in his fucking moments. He doesn't actually want to sell it. He just wants to buy something better off to be like, hey, we don't have to do, excuse me, all the work.
That was a cute little bird.
That was a cute little. Excuse me.
A little fucking.
That reminds me of fucking the NFL draft player that sneezed. The Jets player. He
shit.
sneezed and was like, bless me, thank you. Like on the fucking interview. But like that shit means something. That the lawn care means something because it's therapeutic to oneself. Whereas I think, say you're like just picking up brush, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. You're picking up tree limbs. But if you go out there and you push mow or even zero turn an acre, and then you go around and weed whack and you pick up those limbs and you rake it and you do it once a week. So like you're trimming it in each lawn so the grass doesn't learn which way to grow and all those things. It's so much more than that. And that's why I love like all the white male fucking obsessions, because like it's the little nuances, bro. Because when you're barbecuing, normally when people cook pulled pork, it's like an 8-10 hour process. I did start to finish in 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like brine, everything was in 5 hours. You can do it in that time. For guys like me, you, and TJ who don't have a fucking grill, can cook banging pulled pork, shit that you would find at a restaurant, in just that time.
True.
As an amateur. And like that shit, like I felt so good after cooking that.
We want to.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like we want to be invested in like all of these Caucasian ideas. It's just our focus gets kind of shifted from one to the
Yes.
other.
So like my thing is the one that I don't really care for, not that I have like an issue with any of it, is guns. Like I just don't have an obsession with that. Like
Same.
I've they're fucking cool. I want some, but it's never something that I'm gonna see myself unless maybe like I go and I've been to a shooting range. It's just not. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't make me feel.
Yeah, I don't have any interest.
Doesn't make me
doing so.
feel like
Same.
tied in.
Yeah.
Whereas like all these other things make me feel like comfort. It makes me feel like compressed. Does that make sense?
Right.
I don't know how to explain that, but it makes me feel tighter
gotcha.
as a human, as a man. It makes me feel those
But
things.
that's honestly why I got into golf more, is because like it was something that I've never done before that I wanted to like do something new. You know what I mean? Like, cause growing up, my dad was a golf, big Tiger Woods guy. So
The GOAT.
I was always the GOAT, absolute fucking GOAT. I don't care.
There's no discussion.
Moving on. So my dad was always into golf, but he never really played. And so I always was just kind of like, I knew what it was, but never did anything more than mini golf. You know what I mean? And then once I got older, I figured it out. And now I'm starting to really like learn how to play and all. I'm like that with cars too. I never had anyone introduce me to cars when
so I had like that was my whole upbringing was being around cars, and I had to make the decision of do I want to do this for my whole life. And it's funny because I took the route I did in college to get away from it, and I'm selling cars, but like you'll go back and talk to a tech. Like I hang out in the parts department a lot because one, I know a lot about cars, and two, like I worked for Advance, so I was around car parts all the time. And normally parts guys are super chill, and it's somewhere you can escape like the fucking car sales bullshit. So me and my buddy Bo,
do that too, bro.
He's big into the CDL, so we talk about gaming all the time. And one day I was back there and he was helping a customer. So I was just like looking at all the parts and was like, man, like we don't have that many on site. And a tech walked up, and he's best friends. Do you guys know the show Bitch and Rides on like Discovery and Motor Trend? It's the like Ken Diggett guy. Like
I know it, but I don't watch it.
Ken Diggett Designs, just super thin, has like a beard.
But I don't watch it.
Anyways, he's like best friends with that guy's son. So when he lived out there, he would help out and do that shit. So I was looking at I like picked up a random box and was like tossing it. He was like, do you even know what that is? And I was like, yeah. And I can't remember what it was, but it was like a couple months ago. And I was like, yeah, like this is what it is. Like without even opening the box, like based off the shape and like looked at the part number, it was like, yeah, it's this. He was like, oh, how'd you know that? And I explained to him, well, this. And no one ever fucking believes that. But it's that comfort of it, bro. Like it's that comfort of I know how to do those things. It's something I can fall back on if I ever fucking need to. It's
or
the
even
love.
Like popping the hood and being able to look at the engine and know like, all right, I can take apart this to get to something deeper.
Yeah, like I don't know, bro. It's so hard to explain, but like TJ said, it's trying something new, and like this whole barbecue thing is yes. I mean, anybody can make a barbecue sauce and be like, oh, great. It's taking that and doing something with it outside of just making a barbecue sauce and trying to sell it.
I couldn't.
Like,
I don't even know where I would begin.
You just have to do your research, like you said. It's
I mean,
it's something new that just entranced me, like the little things. And that's what I love about cars is it's those little things that can make a difference. One spark plug that's bad can fuck up the whole thing.
Yeah.
One coil.
Like one lug nut off a car can fuck up the whole thing. It's in car sales, like that's the joke is, and if you look at an entire car as a salesman, I'm that lug nut. Like I am the least important person here because in today's car sales, we just run paper. Like I don't appraise the car. I don't price the car. So I don't decide what money I make, what money your car's worth, things like that. I just go to the boss, say, hey, this is what we're trying to accomplish. He tells me, hey, this is what we can do. take it to the customer, and they either say yes or no. And if they say no, well, what can we do to get there? They give me that number. I run it back. We're fucking paper runners. It's nothing crazy. It's not a fucking hard job.
Right.
It's just stressful. And
Yeah.
it's those little things about mowing your lawn, grilling, golf, and cars that just, I know we jokingly call it the white male obsession because there's always that decision that every white male takes on. And it
Bro,
may
I
not
think
just be
another
us, but like
reason-
that's the fucking meme. And it's just
Yeah.
that it's
Right.
so important that you have that one thing because how many people do you talk to? And this, maybe it's just the car business I feel this way, but how many people do you talk to that when you're like, hey, what do you like to do? And they're just like, I don't really do anything. Like I come to work, I go home, and I'm bored. Whether they're 22 or they're 65, they're going home and doing nothing. Whether it be sitting at home watching movies, like why does nobody ever answer that fucking question?
Yeah.
I asked we have a new coworker. Her name's Presley. She's 23, married, doesn't have any kids, but she's
Married at 23.
yeah, like. And I was like, well, what do you like to do? Like, just trying to get to know people, like having a conversation. She was like, nothing.
Right.
I come to work, I go home, and I'm bored until my husband comes home at like 9, 10 o'clock. We eat dinner and we go to sleep. It's like, you need
That
to
sounds
fucking,
like a
you
boring
need to
life.
find a fucking hobby.
Yeah.
bro.
It's just ironic that all men
Dude,
find
that's-
that one hobby in those 5 categories.
That's funny as fuck, though. But, like, that's a big part of why I got into golf is because I think in my brain I'll never be able to master it. So it's always a permanent challenge.
Yeah, and that's those 5 things. You're never going to be able to master it, bro. And I know it sounds stupid to say, but golf, you're never going to be as good as a pro. Even the pros will never figure out how to be perfect. You're never going to hit par or under par every single fucking time. Ever. Never going to fucking happen. Just like
I'll take
basketball and other
one.
sports. You're never going to be perfect in those things. Grilling, you're always going to make a mistake. You can make a brisket or pulled pork 100 times over, and every motherfucking time that thing's going to come out different. It's going to. You're never going to get the
Yeah.
exact amount of seasoning. You're never going to get the exact temperature every fucking time. Never going to happen. Fucking mowing your lawn. You have to cut that shit at a different angle every time you cut it, or it's going to learn to grow against the fucking grain, and then you're never going to be able to get your grass as full as you want it to. You're going to have to use different fertilizers because your grass is going to get used to it after a while. Building an immune system just like a human. The only thing out of those choices is really guns, but there's so many combinations of what you can do with one gun or one firearm that it's never going to be the same. And that's really, I think, what the difference is. Like you said, TJ, is just learning that one new thing that opens up so many fucking books and pathways for everybody. That's so huge. Same thing with cars, man. Even though my dad has done it for fucking 50 years, there is shit that he will never know. That shit he does not know or will never learn because shit's going to change and whatnot, so on and so forth. He may be one of the best mechanics I've ever known or the best mechanics that I've ever known, but there is shit that he doesn't know that I could be like, hey, what is this? And he may have to research it and find out and give me the answer. But that's what keeps him so in love with that genre of something to do. Because he loves that shit. As much as we all do. And even though he'll say he hates it, like he fucking loves it, man. He fucking loves that shit.
I think that's why like me and TJ love playing basketball so much. No matter how much you play,
It's
dude,
never
you
going to
can
be the
get
same.
better.
You can always get better. NBA professionals will get better. You add the 3-point line. Larry Bird came into the league when the 3-point line came into the league, and he was regarded as one of the best 3-point shooters of all time. You put him in the league today, like he's not Steph Curry.
No.
Like those players get better. Like they're shooters now. It's not just driving to the paint and fucking bruising up to get a layup. It's the same shit. It's all different. It's different every single time, and it's never going to change. It's never going to fucking change.
That is true.
We also, to kind of move away from this, we've been on that topic for a while. Sorry. We were having a good discussion. We wanted to do a top 5 off the dome. So this is like no research. We just
No,
talked about
yeah.
this in the prelim.
No,
So this is not our final top 5 ever. This is off the dome top 5 video game draft. So we're all, I wouldn't say maybe all heavy gamers, but we've all played a lot of video games in our life. And we continue to play most days throughout the week. So we want to put our individual minds together. So we're going to do each person drafts 5, so on and so forth, till we get to the 15 of best video games of all time. We're going to go on in the future and do different games as well, maybe narrow it down by genre to try and get more of a concise list. But anyways, let's start it off. Top 5 video game draft off the dome. One of you two can go
Who gets
first.
first pick?
TJ.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I'll take third.
This is crazy. But my number 1 game, bro. Skate 3.
That's solid. You definitely could have gotten that later, bro.
Definitely
Like,
could have.
that's a really
with
good
you
game.
guys.
Like, that's a really good
with
game.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have.
That's a really good game, but it's definitely a top
Yeah.
5, top 10 game. Like,
Well, for me,
if you're talking
dude,
a 3, if you're talking a 3 to 5 person draft, that's a top 5 draft. 100%.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to give it its respect that it deserves.
Yeah, it's definitely in the top
But-
5.
Yeah. So that's what I'll go with.
I'm gonna take GTA 5, off rip.
Valid pick.
Been on the market for 10 years, has
Still
a
killing
million
it.
concurrent players. Yes, GTA 6 is coming, but GTA 5 has to be one of the greatest games of all time.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree. Travi? Are we doing Snake or?
Probably gonna do.
Yeah, we can do Snake. So Trevi has to go back to back here.
Yeah, you get 2 picks.
I probably got Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Ooh.
The OG or the new one?
OG.
I already knew the answer, but just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yeah.
Valid.
That's a great game.
Dude, that was. I played that nonstop
That was- yeah,
when I was a kid.
yeah.
Nonstop.
Yeah, same.
I beat that game. I don't even know how many times.
Like, yeah, countless.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love that fucking game.
I can probably get away with this one way later on, but another game I used to play as a kid, I would still play if it was the same today, is MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Bro,
Whoa.
that was so good. I forgot about that game. Bro, I hated like the
That's why I said I
open
probably
world
could have got away
races.
with it later.
I hated the open world
It
races,
was on my mind.
but I loved like how they would do like the arena, and then the freestyle was so much fucking fun. The sounds were so fucking perfect. The gameplay was so perfect. Oh, that series was so
soundtrack.
good. That series was so
I
good.
think that's a good back-to-back pick right there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's real good.
That was a good one.
All right, Kane, what you got? To
Oh
follow
shit, I
up?
forgot it's me. I'm gonna go Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Banger.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yoinking that off the cherry tree. That's a good one.
Oh, mother. All right, fine. Rounding out the second round, I'm gonna go.
So you gotta go
NBA
back to back
2K13 for my first one.
What
was that?
13.
NBA
13.
2K13.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a good
And
one.
then
2K11 will always have a soft spot in my heart. This is the first 2K I really ever played and owned. Have the Jordan moments, all that shit. 2K16, also a banger. A lot of memories on that game.
also a banger. Also a banger. Okay, so I have back-to-back picks, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so then my second pick, I'll go. Oh, man, I will go Need for Speed Under.
Need for Speed Underground. We got 2 Need for Speeds taken.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm tight on the games that are in my head that I've played a lot of.
I'm hoping no one takes my last.
And I
What were
feel
you
like
saying?
I
Sorry.
could get away with this later, so I'm gonna hold on to it. If you take it, it is what it is. It's gonna hurt me a little bit, but it's okay.
I don't think anyone will think of this, but go ahead.
I'm gonna
What do you got?
take. Are we allowing like entire franchises? So like you specified 2K13, I specified Black Ops 2. I want to take the entire Madden franchise with my third pick. Because the reason why I say because
Madden.
there's so many bad ones that it outweighs the good ones, that I think it makes it worth a third pick. Because I don't want to be like, okay, let me get fucking a specific Madden just because it could outweigh. I want to take the entire Madden franchise just because there's so many shit ones. That
That's fine. It's all pretty much the same game anyway.
Yeah, just because it's the same game. Whereas, like, in 2K, I don't feel like there's a bad 2K, in my opinion.
Whoa.
Like, yes, there's bad ones. Don't get me wrong. But I think you understand what I mean by there's not a bad 2K. Like, you go year to year and you're like, yeah, this is worth buying. This is okay. But, like, I didn't buy last year's because of the whole, like, next-gen bullshit with PC and all that type of stuff. I really just need to get
if we really
want
to get into it, it's not 2K's gameplay. It's how the way people play it.
Yes, exactly. So I just want to take. Hey, I'm taking EA Madden Sports or EA Sports Madden.
Okay. No, I like that. So
now it's Travie back to back.
Yeah.
Third. I'm going to base this off of the last couple of years, and it's going to be a game that I played for a very long time, Rocket League.
That's a good one.
I can't get enough of it.
I like Rocket.
Yeah. It's never gotten stale, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Well, because, dude, it's the same game, but it's different every single game you load up.
Yeah. So, like, that's why I like Madden so much, too, man. Like, I've owned every Madden since 07, you know? And even though it's the same game...
Can we do, like, specific parts of games or no?
I think we're just doing just games right now.
Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
What are you trying to...
All right, so Rocket... Yeah, what are you trying to finesse here? Like a game
understand.
mode?
I was going to say the original Warzone, but resurgence of it. Because that was something that I played a lot.
I feel like you just have to take Warzone.
I feel like, you just got to go with Warzone.
All right, give me a
Damn, Rocket League and Warzone, that's a crazy back-to-back.
Good setup, yeah. These are like the 5 games that I know. Like,
weird ones, bro.
If you give me 5 games, I'm just gonna play.
I'm gonna take the original Warzone.
Okay, that's a valid.
I'm gonna take Fortnite. Obviously.
So you guys are going big.
A lot. So just before you go, TJ, because you have the back-to-back. These are your last 2 picks.
Yeah.
I want to preface this. I don't know about you guys. The reason why I haven't taken Halo, because a lot of people would put Halo here. Not an Xbox kid, man. Wasn't an Xbox kid. Wouldn't take it.
I don't like
it's not in my top 5. Barely played it.
I didn't play it that much.
That's what I'm saying. Just wanted to preface, like, because I'm sure someone's going to be pissed. Someone's going to say some shit.
Definitely gonna be mad.
Someone's going to say some shit.
Yeah. There's definitely some Halo heads.
So I'm taking Fortnite Battle Royale.
Definitely a valid pick.
Yeah.
So for my first of the back-to-back, I'm going to go with this one's in the vault. I don't know if y'all played this. I hope so. NFL Street. It was fucking PS2. Oh, man.
Banger.
That also reminds me of the old Blitz games, and I love those.
Banger.
Yeah.
Those are so much fun. Was it Street or was it... I think it was Blitz, where if you tackled somebody, it would show them, like, getting hurt, like a leg would break.
That was
Blitz.
And then they'd go to the sideline and they'd get the fucking injection.
Yeah, that was Blitz.
That shit was fucking OD.
And then, honestly, man, this last pick,
we gotta do a recap afterwards so we can.
But I'm gonna go, just for me, I'm gonna take both of them and go God of War.
Ooh.
Like
honestly,
the first one. I don't know.
Played that enough
it's different, like Ragnarok in the first one.
Oh, are you talking about the 2 new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the older
because
ones.
if you look at like the first ones compared to the new ones, if you look at like the first, I think it's 4, are completely different games than the last 2. It's like a new,
I'm talking
series.
The remastered one that they made for PlayStation.
The new 2, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like Travis, when you posted it, I didn't mean to like bash your fucking post, and I didn't want you to take it that way, but. Bro, those games, the Ragnarok especially, cinematic masterpieces.
The best fucking game I've ever
Like
Oh,
if
man.
you're talking about just playing and like viewing, because there's 20-minute cutscenes of just you feel like you're in a fucking movie, man. Like it feels so good. It just feels great.
It does. No, literally, it's half of it is like watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
trying
that'll be my last pick.
Man,
The
This is
God
your
of
last
like
pick,
the
King?
newer God of War.
Oh fuck! Now I'm like stumped because there's two games that I really want to take here. One's wild, another one's really great. And I'm gonna tell you both of them. So
Okay.
one is Last of Us franchise. So Last of Us 1 and Part 2, great
Very
franchise.
good. Very
Cinematic masterpieces for
Yep,
a
yep.
video game. One's adapted into a TV show.
I was gonna say they literally.
The other one is NASCAR '08 and NASCAR 2011, the game. And like,
Damn, I played
bro,
11. I played 11, dog.
me
Oh, wait,
and
was
Brian.
insane.
So '08 had the best career mode that I've ever played in a racing game, outside
Yes.
of Most Wanted. Outside of Most Wanted, that is the best racing career mode that I've ever had. Because you start in the Wayland Modifieds, work your way all the way up to being in a NASCAR Cup, whatever. NASCAR 2011 was me and Brian would just we ran that shit all the time. We would run as teammate cars. So we'd run as like Jeff Gordon or Jimmy Johnson or like Brian Vickers and then the two Red Bull cars. And
I don't know any NASCAR drivers.
we would do
anymore,
like a
bro.
full Daytona 500 or like a full Dover race, shit like that. And it'd be fucking wild. But 2008
Fire.
was, I'm going to take NASCAR 2011, the game. Just be pure nostalgia, pure memories off of just my personal experiences.
I
Off
can
the
respect
dome,
it.
I'm taking that game 5th overall. NASCAR 2011.
This is gonna be crazy to have two Need for Speeds in my top
I just got
5.
another
but
one in my fucking. God damn it.
This is why we got to do multiple
Yeah, this
parts.
is why we got to do
bro.
more.
Number 5 for me is gonna be Need for Speed Carbon.
I've never played. Was Carbon?
Really?
What one?
Carbon was the second best behind Most Wanted, bro.
Really?
Hands down. Yes.
Well, I don't know about that.
Carbon.
I didn't play a ton
No,
of
never.
Carbon.
I've
though, to
never
be
played
fair.
that. What
Carbon
underground
was
did you
insane.
take? What
Bad.
underground did you take?
2.
Okay, that makes sense. That one had the Dodge Magnum in it.
Yes, it did.
Fun fact for you. Need for Speed Carbon.
That
I've
was
never
what
played
introduced
this.
me to a lot of cars.
I've never played Carbon. Not
Dude,
once.
Carbon had the craziest customization ever in a car game that I've seen.
Yeah, but
even
like
today.
Underground 2 and Most Wanted like introduced that.
Elite.
No, I know,
Elite.
but like, yeah.
What's the other
Carbon
one?
was heat.
What's the other like Need for Speed
Pro-
series 2?
Well, like Hot Pursuit, Pro Street.
No, Midnight Club.
I
Midnight
used to
Club
play a
is
lot
gas.
of
Bro.
that, bro.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I played a lot of
forgot about
Midnight
that
Club.
game. That game was very good.
I need that remaster.
Dude, there was one Need for Speed game. It was
Why
weird.
haven't
I can't
they
remember
like
what...
they remade Most Wanted into a shittier version of itself?
Yeah,
Just remake that original game with today's fucking standards.
Today's graphics and shit.
If they ever come
Yeah.
out with that, dude, I'm copying it.
And I do not mean
So
remastered. I don't mean remastered. I don't mean take the game and make it fucking less pixelated. I mean
I want the game.
remake the game. Take everything from the first game and just make it better. Just take it and remake it in 1080p. All that shit. Live cars. Get the licensing again because like Forza Horizon 5, great game. Has a shit ton of cars. But you're never going to be able to match that feeling of winning a race that had the cops in it. So the cops come out fucking from the side. You win the race, and then you're like, now I got a 20-minute,
go.
4-star fucking chase on my hands. And having to escape that. And like,
Honestly,
nothing will match that.
Bro, Need for Speed Heat
What was the one where it was
kinda
always
brought
at
that
night?
back for me. Always at night.
Recent Need for Speed game.
You're probably talking about Heat, but you can go day and night.
We were in college.
Yeah, you're probably talking about Heat.
Was
Yes,
it
it was Heat.
the one with the
Yeah,
one
it
with the
was
truck?
Heat. Yeah, you can
Yes.
switch it back.
Yeah,
and forth,
that
but
was the one. That was the one.
Yeah,
Because
dude, that
that
game,
was my goal. You had game shared it to me in college on the Xbox, and I just played it until I got the truck, like uncovered the barn find, and was able to upgrade the truck to just make it fucking fast as shit, and then I stopped playing it.
Me, Travis, and Dylan all played the shit out of Need for Speed Heat, bro. I think we all collectively had like every possible wanted in the game.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
bro. I love
That was a
Need for
good time.
Speed franchise is underrated. I
Bro,
haven't
so
played
we
them.
we gotta
since
recap our top fives.
Okay,
'Cause,
so
yeah.
I'll go
I want to
first.
know who you guys think had the better.
Okay, so I'll read my 5 back first. It was I don't even fucking remember
I
my
can't remember.
5. Damn, this is
Shit.
tough.
Oh my
Fuck.
god,
This
dude,
is
you took
really
GTA?
fucking bad. I took GTA,
Yeah, you did. GTA, COD,
Black Ops 2.
BO2.
Black Ops 2, Madden, Fortnite, and then I took NASCAR 2011. So hold on,
Yes.
just to refresh, was GTA 5, Black Ops 2, the entire Madden franchise,
NASCAR,
Black Ops 2.
no, I Fortnite,
Be so for real.
NASCAR 2011.
All right, guys. I remember
Locked
I
in.
took Skate 3.
Yep, wild #1 overall pick out of
Yeah,
the
you could've got
15.
away on
Yeah,
five, bro.
you could have gotten that at 5th.
Nah. For me personally, that was the best game I've ever
Yeah, 100%.
enjoyed by myself.
See, that's how I took it as like, hey, these are games where, in terms of memories and
That's what I
shit,
did.
that's what I took. And even though they were really big games, like those were games that will always stand out in my life.
Yeah. But okay, so it was Skate 3, and then it was fuck.
2K13.
2K13, and then
Come on, guys.
I remember
We're
NFL
playing
Street was
Shannon.
in there. NFL Street was in there. God of War. The newer ones, the
was your
remastered
fifth?
ones,
Yeah.
and then Need for Speed Underground 2.
Oh yeah.
That was my 5.
All right.
Underground 2 is so good.
I got Need for Speed
So
Most
good.
Wanted.
I had Underground 2 on the Game Boy Advance plus PlayStation. So when I went to elementary, I could still play it on recess.
He was hooping.
I was. It was either basketball or playing Underground 2. And in fact, I traded Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels on the Game Boy Advance for Underground 2 midway through the year.
What a trade. What a trade.
The greatest fucking trade I've ever had in my life.
Yep. All right, Travis, you were talking all this shit. What's your final
my
5?
fucking bet.
I know I had to remember your guys's. No, I can't remember mine. I had Need for Speed Most
You have two
Wanted.
Need for Speed.
That's a GOAT #1 pick, dude. That's a really good
Yeah.
pick.
That's
What was my back to back? Because they were great.
Oh, it was Need for Speed.
Warzone.
I don't remember your second one, but then it was Rocket League Warzone.
Rocket League, Warzone, and then another Need for Speed. But what was my
I don't
second pick?
I don't remember.
Ah, dude, it's gone.
Yeah.
MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Yes, Unleashed. Yeah, there it is. There it is. God.
Bro,
Yo,
TJ, you got
collectively,
so
we have
dark,
no
dude.
memory. Bro, slowly over time. I was waiting for someone to bring it up, bro. I didn't turn on any lights
you
because I
were
was
way
waiting
back
for
here and you
someone.
leaned in, and I was like, why the fuck is it so dark?
Bro, you can't see me right now.
No, I can see your hair though.
It's just a fucking
Oh, that's funny.
shadow. Oh, what was your last
I
pick,
don't want to
Travis?
sound by it.
Carbon.
Carbon.
Yes.
Sorry. Whew.
All right. Well, if you're not a car fan, you're probably not. Because
Bro.
he's got
Yeah,
a lot.
Unbiased opinion. I think I won that one.
no chance.
I think so.
Realistically, I think Kane probably won. He's got fucking Fortnite, BO2. He's got fucking
I got Fortnite, BO2. The only one that holds me back is NASCAR. Because
that is.
I took GTA 5, Black Ops 2,
That-
Fortnite. What was number 4
Those are-
again? How the fuck can we remember this?
Guys,
This is so bad.
damn it.
So
Hey, you had.
it
I
was
didn't go for
it was GTA
in
5.
this draft though.
It was GTA 5, Black Ops 2, the entire Madden franchise, Fortnite, and then
NASCAR.
so the only one that holds me is
That's an
NASCAR.
insane
That
big
top 4 is
four.
insane.
That's
Travis is only saved by Warzone and Rocket League. So that's 2. That's
Mine's
2
probably
bangers.
the worst, but I went
Most
off,
Wanted
I
is
went off
really
fucking-
good, so I'll give him 3. Yours was Skate 3. 2K13. 2K13's big. So I'll give you that one.
But nah, I went more niche games because
Yeah.
I went off what I enjoyed rather than
Yeah,
big name.
I think I
could've went
stole
big
that,
name.
dude. I think I won that with ease. Let us know
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't know how
Alright.
you're gonna fucking let us know, but let us
No,
the
no one
fuck
ever-
know.
We always say let us know, but
And
there's
no one
nowhere to
fucking
let
tells
know.
us, god damn it.
Yeah, fucking let us know for once, all
Yeah,
right?
fucking give us something.
Hit us up. Hit us up somewhere.
DM us.
Christ.
Leave a comment somewhere and let us know who won that draft. Guys, I don't have anything else.
I got nothing now.
No, I'm good, bro.
Travis, TJ's in the black, and Travis has got a fucking sun in his room.
No, I got a couple more Ronas to put down tonight.
I mean, yeah, I'm chilling, buddy. I finished all 3 of these, which was my goal for the podcast. So yeah, we're chilling.
I only finished 2, but
We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this 2 Kill Time podcast episode.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you week in and week out. We hope you enjoy the rest of your week. We only have a couple more episodes of week 1, season 1, and then we'll be taking a brief break. I don't know if it'll be a week, 6 weeks, could be 6 months. No clue.
We don't know.
It's going to be
We'll
a
see.
while before we decide, hey, we're going to do this. But we love you guys, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Peace.